Hello, everybody.
This episode is brought to you by StreamYard doesn't like us today as we're recording. So please bear with us as you watch this episode. But it's going to be
To-
amazing.
Today is unhinged. Today is unhinged. I've got the coolest shirt. Oh, wait, I'm reversed. Got the coolest shirt ever. We go together like ram lama lama, kajinga kajinga butt cheeks. You can't see it. Can you see it? Can you see
You
it?
can see it. It looks so good.
How low do I have to get?
It looks so good.
Nikki's new merch is out, you guys. Go over to the Irresistibles Ball Python Instagram page and hit her link of drop downs and hit the merch and
Order
get
yourself a
this.
shirt.
Get this for your birthday. You know who else's birthday it is?
I think I do. It's a really cool guy that we just got to meet.
I think he's pretty gangster.
I think so
Every
too.
time I think of this fella, I think of the 8 Mile diss track where he's like, Clarence is a gangster and Clarence lives at home with his parents. But I don't think that our Clarence lives at home with his parents.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't think so. And I think he has Mor-phor-us.
I bet he does.
I bet he does.
I bet he does. Let's bring him out.
There he is.
Clarence!
What's going on, everybody?
Clarence!
How's everything?
We're
I'm better
good.
now.
100% better.
I'm happy to see y'all. I'm honored to be on. Honored to
We're
be
happy.
on. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
happy to
Here.
have you on a day that StreamYard hates our guts.
And
Boy,
Lace
got
hit herself in the head with a piece of wood, and I have no voice.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
building
man.
lids for the ASF. Nikki thought I'm a single dad today also. The dogs are yapping. I'm woodworking. Nikki thought I had a pimple. Really, a big old
Oh,
piece of wood
Lord.
just came and slapped me in the forehead. So, and tomorrow's your
Oh, man.
birthday.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited. I'll be 20.
Yes. Perfect.
Damn. So we still can't have a beer together. Okay.
Dang it.
No,
Better change that to
I'll
21.
be 46. I'm getting close to that midlife range.
Is our ball pythons a midlife crisis?
Um, no, actually, it's more like a childhood fantasy come true. You know?
I saw you say that on your interview for the 15 minutes lame on Snakes and the Fat Man, and that was my favorite part. You were like, I'm literally
Yeah,
living my childhood dream. And I was like, hell yeah, brother.
yeah, literally. I mean, when I was young, I used to always say when I grew up, I wanted to be an artist, a scientist, or a zoologist. And I've always had this big love for reptiles. My father was into reptiles, and when I discovered this hobby, this industry, I said to myself, man, God led me to this. I'm like, I'm an artist, a scientist, and a zoologist. I get to be all three, you know. So yeah, so I embraced it. I love it to death. To the point I'm doing it full time now. I called my boss. You know, I was working as a vet tech most recently, but I spent most of my career in the medical field. And yeah, I just told him, you know what? I found my dream. You know, I'm chasing my passion. It's like I holler at you. You know,
I
and
love that.
Me too.
yeah. So I've been all in. No, I always said I say either I'm chasing my passion or I lost my rabbit ass mind. One of the two.
You can be both.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe
It,
just a slight mixture.
you
Yeah.
can be both, Clarence. It's Pride Month.
All right.
It is Pride Month.
That's awesome. So, how long were you a vet tech? I was a vet tech. Did you know that? Bada boom, bada bang.
No,
I
didn't
didn't know
know
that.
that. Didn't know that at all. Didn't know that at all.
Guarantee you 100%. I bet my left leg you did it way longer than I did
Why would you
I think
bet your left leg?
because
You're
I
going to
didn't do
lose.
it. I didn't do it long. I know I'm gonna
I did
win.
it for a couple of years.
Oh,
A little over 3 years.
it takes a unique heart to do that job. So thank you
Yeah,
for doing it. I mean that genuinely. Don't make me
yeah.
freaking cry, Clarence.
Yeah, but before that, I worked in like pathology, did a lot of work with like blood, um, intraoperative blood transfusions and stuff like that. Um, and so it kind of made it a little bit easy for me when I came in, because when it came to understanding like genetics, I was already familiar with all the terminology, so it was easy to learn a lot of things for me. So that part of the learning curve was pretty simple for me. And then I just had to fast forward to the part where you just kind of got to go through things, make mistakes, and gain some experience. But I was blessed even with some opportunities when it came to that. I started working with Showcase Serpents, and that was a blessed opportunity to get to work with a bigger breeder, so that I could get an idea of like, hey, if my collection ever gets to this size, this is what I'm gonna be dealing with. You know, so that I appreciate that experience greatly, and that and just having some cool mentors, man, meeting great people. I love it. I love it. I love meeting everybody. I'm so far thus far, man. I've met some amazing people. Hell, I
Clarence,
met y'all. You know,
are you a
and
hugger,
I'm getting better
Clarence?
than that.
I think Clarence
Um,
is a hugger.
Clarence, you're a
oh
hugger,
yeah,
aren't you? Damn
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
one
see,
hundred
we would love
percent,
to meet Clarence in
one
real
hundred
life.
percent.
We love
Clarence is
Yes,
a
hugs.
big hugger,
hugger. We are
definitely.
too.
Hmm.
Do you only
We
work
definitely.
with ball pythons? I see on the gram you got a little, well, that's a big damn snake on the gram.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want me to grab him real fast for you?
Oh, if you insist.
I wish StreamYard was cooperating with us today.
Yeah, it gave me a pimple.
Mercury in retrograde. I don't know what's going on.
So
Look here, we are.
Look at that.
yes, this is my berm, my big boy,
What's his name?
um, Kratos.
Oh,
After the God of War,
how long have you had
the
him?
video game. I done had him like 4 years now. Yeah, and
He
this my
loves you,
partner.
man.
Yeah, yeah. Anytime I come down in the snake room, so after he eats and he go and take his little shit, whatever, I'll let him out and just let him free roam in the snake
Little.
room. You know, yeah,
I bet.
I
yeah,
don't
I
think it's little.
bet.
yeah, more like a forearm, you know. But I'll let him free roam in the
Oh,
snake room,
damn.
and
Forearm shit
yeah,
Friday.
man, I swear, man, like you have to pick his shit up with two hands, like you. This guy, man, he dropped some logs, man. He
I
dropped some logs.
bet.
Yeah,
Just send Clarence a shovel.
yeah, that's what I for
Stay
real,
safe out there,
for real.
Clarence.
Yeah,
Stay safe.
I, I tell people all the time the best advice I can offer is anytime you clean in a snake tub and enclosure, keep your mouth closed.
And don't put pinkies in your mouth.
Get out of
Yeah,
my
yeah,
head.
yeah, and avoid the pinkies.
Put them in there.
That nasty
But
bastard.
yeah, this my
I hope that
yeah, but
haunts
yeah,
him forever.
but
Oh,
I keep
it's
a numerous of big snakes. Um, so I got him. I got also have a retic. Um, I have a boa and I have an anaconda and a Mexican black king snake. That's the
Hell
queen.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
How long did you start out with ball pythons, then you moved to bigger snakes, or were you bigger snakes first, or
Well, no, I got into the ball pythons before I got into the bigger snakes.
and you just
You
wanted
know.
something to play with, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
it started off with my first ball python. Obviously, I got like a hatchling, and compared to a garden snake that I would catch in my neighborhood, it was a bigger snake.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of got that whole crave where it's like you just want one bigger. And then it was like, okay, the one wasn't big enough. So I was like, well, I enjoy the berm. I'm like, why not get a retake? So I ended up getting a retake. Then I end up getting the anaconda, and um,
Quite the
I
step.
at that point I knew I needed to stop. Like, you want to give me a kiss? Yeah. When I got the anaconda, I kind of started to think I had a problem because you wouldn't believe.
Perhaps.
Before I got the anaconda, I actually was about to get a leucistic monocle cobra. But then I
Ooh.
remembered that I live in Maryland, which venomous snakes is totally illegal. And I just so happened to been in an expo up in Pennsylvania, and a guy, man, beautiful. I was like, man, this snake would be so majestic. And I thought about it. I said, man, if I get caught with this snake, man, I'm gonna be paying fines to the day they bury me.
Hmm.
So I was like, nah. I was like, I just do something better. And I went and got an anaconda. That was my better.
I'm
You
going to
know.
push it to the limit as much as possible. Shout out to
Yeah.
Maryland.
So
I love that.
yeah, he gone.
I want a big snake. Nikki,
Yeah, but man,
get
here's
me a
it.
big snake.
It's fun. It's fun. A lot of people. I mean, other than the people who have them, wouldn't realize just how much personality he has. Um, he has a lot of personality, like a little puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Um,
why I call him my puppy dinosaur.
Hmm.
they are puppies. The most that I've learned about this species is from Nikki, speaking of the queen, your twin. But she has taught me so much about larger snakes and just how much fun they are. And they're
Yeah,
so freaking smart. And I think that people
yeah,
forget that a lot.
yeah, yeah. Like this guy, he loves to take showers. Like if I cut the shower on, he'll go to the shower himself.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just cut it on and yeah, he'll go to the shower just sitting there for like an hour.
That's
That's
so
Yeah,
amazing.
cool.
he
That's
loves
awesome.
showers. Yeah. I told him he probably the only snake who has his own towel.
There are some people that could take some notes from him. You should also
Yeah.
have showers before you go to reptile expos, please. Thank you. Hygiene is important.
Nikki's upset.
Community announcement, public announcement.
It is. A
Yeah.
snake is smarter than people. The end.
Yeah. So
So
yeah. But yeah,
I remember from your 15 minutes thing, your wife is like hands off, but she's still like, you go boo, right?
yeah.
So,
Well, no, she left me.
oh, well, shit, fire, damn it. Well, didn't mean to bring that up. I was
Yeah.
going to ask what she thought about the big snake in her damn shower, but let's move
No,
along
yeah,
now.
she when once I got to the point that I was buying like racks, like snake racks, and I started breeding my own rodents, she was out of there. She was out of there. She was like, I love you to death, but this is where we part ways, you know. And I love what I do so much. I just was like, okay, love you too. You know, like whatever you do, don't bump into the snake rack on the way out.
Don't let the back door hit you where the good Lord split you,
Yeah.
girl.
But no, that's still, she's still my close friend though. We still like best of friends. You know,
Oh,
we
I
still
take
talk
that
every
back.
day. Yeah, I mean, we cool. We cool. It's real good. We got a son together. So we got a bond that's going. We'll likely always be friends all our life.
I love
Oh,
that. Well,
yeah.
that's great. That's great. Let's move along.
Clarence, how did you get connected with the 15 Minutes of Lame this
mm,
season? And forgive my
I
voice.
met Chris.
Oh no. Clarence, we've lost your audio.
I'm one of those people like I go to the show.
Got it back. Hold on. We're losing you. You there? You're gone.
Yeah, you hear me?
yeah,
Yes,
All right, am I back? I'm back.
you back.
you're back.
Yeah. So All right. So yeah, I met Chris at Hamburg. I'm no at the Gettysburg show. I was doing the Gettysburg show, and like I said, I just enjoy what I do. So I went to the show, and I was just running around, saying hi to everybody, speaking to everybody, and I ran into him, and we got to talking, and we just meshed. We just gelled, and he was like, "Man, I want you on the show." I was like, "All right, cool, shit," you know, and yeah, and the rest was history. We hung out that day. Went to like a restaurant and everything, ate, told an asshole full of jokes, laughed and everything, and man, had a great time. And yeah, he was like, "Man, you definitely got to come on the show," you know.
I love that. Is he what you thought he would be, or like what was your first impressions of Chris?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I've encountered a lot of different kind of people, and I'm pretty good with kind of analyzing personalities. And I knew that he wasn't. He was more of a guy like he's not an asshole, but he come across as an asshole. But that's just his medium of his comedian, his comedy, how he presents himself. So, but you can clearly tell, like, it's no harm, no foul. The guy just, he's just being genuine, being funny, enjoying himself. So yeah, I, I liked him. We had a pretty good
Absolutely.
time, man. We laughed our ass off, man. He funny as hell, I tell you that.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that man. I couldn't even finish my dinner. Man, he had me in a dime.
My favorite thing about Chris is you see one thing, right? And you love
Yeah,
that thing. And then you meet him in real life. And he's just like this teddy bear, just like total
yeah,
hilarious
yeah, yeah,
freaking big old love muffin. And you love him.
yeah.
And then it's just every version of him, no matter which way he gives it to you, you fall in love with that. And I love Chris because you know that what he says behind your back is what he'll say in your face.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah, he's totally honest. Yeah,
Yeah.
you totally honest. And I mean, I could be quite the comedian sometime, right? Like when I get comfortable with a person, and Chris can handle my jokes, because I just shot him many a wheelchair and one leg jokes, and we still laugh, you know. But,
He'll throw it and
but
then you give it back and it's all love at the end of the day.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So so man, I was like, all right, yeah, this guy genuine, man. You know, I think he's a real genuine guy. He loves what he do. I think he has a genuine love for the hobby, and for the industry. I know he's not much of a breeder no more, but man, he knows a lot of history of this industry, and he's
Yeah,
seen
he's
a lot
got
of
some
things.
stories to tell for sure.
Yeah, yeah, man, guy, he has a lot of experience, and um, you actually can learn much from him. Even about the breeding industry. A lot of times when people in that analytical position, they tend to see things that everybody else don't see. It's kind of that whole from the outside looking in,
Hmm.
and you can learn a lot from people who have that different perspective. You know,
Yeah.
so I enjoyed hanging out with him. I enjoyed tripping out with him, and I even enjoyed just conversating, just hearing his thoughts and his perspective, and learning some of the things that he's been through.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
yeah, it was a ball. It was definitely a ball. Laughed my ass off. You know? Yeah,
We're excited to watch your reels in
yeah.
December.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Well, I hired Kratos. He's going to be my campaign manager.
There you go. It's
So
a good campaign manager. Like you have to figure out
yeah,
your
so
campaign.
you'll be seeing some reels of me and him trying to organize this campaign. So hopefully it's going to be real fun. We're going to get have some fun, have a bunch of laughs. I probably get on his nerves like shit, um, but he'll be all right. You
Have you
know.
started filming your reels yet, or are you still just putting your ideas together?
Well, I kind of put my ideas together. I started filming some things, like some little clips that I know I'm gonna use. Um, I kind of break it up like you know how you'll film a movie and just break it up into a whole bunch of little small clips and then bring them
Hmm.
all, put them back together. So some little things that I know that I'm gonna use repetitively, I filmed and I did a couple test runs like using AI to make them talk, make it seem like I'm talking and stuff like that. So
Lovely.
I plan on playing with all that stuff and just seeing how it come out. You know, hopefully it come out good and it is entertaining and fun. You know, and gives everybody a good laugh.
I'm sure it
Chat,
will.
Chat GPT, make my 15 minutes of real or 15 minutes of lame real. Go. I don't even know how to I don't even know Chat GPT. How do I get to her? What's her number?
Believe it or not, I've never actually used it. I never used it.
Oh no.
The last reel I put out, I put out a reel where like I'm in a snake room and I put on some music and he get to like rapping along with the song and I used like a whole nother like program AI program to try to get that effect and it came out pretty decent. It came out pretty decent.
I love
It,
it.
it, it made me laugh.
I can't
Yeah,
wait
I
to
guess.
see it. You're
Yeah,
working pretty heavy in monsoon from word on the street.
yeah,
Is that true?
yeah. So I would say my top three projects are Monsoon, Monarch, and Pixel. They are my top three focus.
You know what I think,
But
Lace? That doesn't suck.
Wait,
And it goes together like
I'm not.
butt cheeks.
Is that doesn't suck on the back?
No.
Oh, that's the
Now we
next
get
shirt.
now we need to make another shirt.
That doesn't suck. And Nikki is team ultra male till she die.
I like Ultra Mill.
yeah.
And you're
Oh,
monarch.
I'm not against Ultramel. I have Ultramel too. So I believe in working both of them. I don't
He's
think I'm
trying
not
to
one of those people that think it's
trying to
either
get
or.
Lace is
Does
just
Yeah.
trying
your
to get us to fight, Clarence. It's
I
okay.
know.
It's not gonna
No,
work,
no.
Lace.
I think you pop the green and the blue pill. You know, doing both. Ain't no nobody said you couldn't take both pills.
I'm trying to get Nikki piped up.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't
the
But
know
yeah,
when you're ever gonna see that happen. So
you need to hit up
yeah,
the Harbins. Their monarch is
yeah. They got some good stuff.
Chef
They got
Kiss.
some good stuff. Yeah.
Chef
But
Kiss.
yeah, I know that the two genes they're pretty similar. They have a lot of similarities.
They're not the
Just
same.
looking at them, but yeah, they're very much not the same. Um, I think the only similarities is that they both T positive albinos. But when you look at their the color range, um, when you look at some of the effects, you'll clearly know the difference. Like Monarch has a tendency to kind of clean up patterns, almost as similar to what DG would do, where DG would brighten it and then clean it up. Well, Monarch tends to do the same thing for us, cleaning up the pattern and taking out a lot of the speckling and spotting that you normally would see in some of the patterns. Um, and it's not a very heavy pattern affecting gene, but it does affect the pattern. But the most of it is just to be able to create very deep contrast. You know, from
Mhm.
a bright yellow to a dark maroon. You know, and it's that contrast that to me is was what I was attracted to. You
Yeah,
know,
for
when I
sure.
seen that, I was like, man, it's a lot of combinations I would love to see in that color spectrum, you know, and with that color range.
Yeah, you got to play with it a little bit different with those tones being what they are. I
Yeah,
think that's
yeah,
fun. That's a whole different level to
yeah. But
me.
I got some great ideas. I mean, I got some great ideas. I'm definitely not nowhere ahead of some people that's already started producing some things. So once I kind of buckled down and got serious about my projects, I realized that I was going to have to take like a breeding season and make a big leap. So last season, I virtually made a ton of hits. Um, and I knew that I had to do something to try to get into this race, so to say. Uh, but at the same time, have some fun, be creative most of all, just challenge my creative mind and try to come up with some great combinations. So I'm still at my starting process, but man, I mean, I still got some amazing animals that also.
Well, what, year three? We're in the year three club?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Year
yeah,
three.
yeah, yeah. We're literally the Holy Trinity. It's three of us. We all in our 3 year, third year breeding. We are the Trinity.
Like
Someone call what's the thing?
the
Yeah,
The
Illuminati.
yeah.
Yeah,
We like
yeah, that's us.
the ball python Illuminati.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna add that to my hashtag list now.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. We
Oh,
we got to come up with a symbol, like a little snake symbol or something. You know,
Yeah,
we
that's
start
us.
anything
doing
for
it.
Year
the
three.
update.
Year three. We're coming up, baby. We'll see you in 8 years.
That's true.
Yeah, like we will be the leaders in
When Clarence
approximately
is
10 years.
28. Clarence will be
Yeah,
28 because his 20th
yeah,
birthday tomorrow.
yes.
Hopefully the rest of everybody's retired because we're coming up, baby.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It'd be beautiful if
um,
I get a clutch tomorrow on my birthday.
Oh
That'd be
gosh.
amazing.
that
Yeah,
would be Chef
Or
Kits.
any of us get a clutch on your birthday.
yeah,
It's going to be Clarence's birthday clutch, no matter what.
Wait, tomorrow's
yeah, yeah.
Friday. Dude, if you got a clutch tomorrow, that would be better than forearm shit Friday.
Man, I got a girl right now. I'm waiting. Is a clown combination. Uh, let's see. I think the boy was GHI Mojave, OD Vanilla, clown, het clown, 50% het pod to a clown girl. So trying to get some GHI Mojave clowns with OD and Vanilla. Nobody's ever done that before. So just trying to be creative with that GHI
Let's
Mojave
go.
react. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's
So
go.
if she
Love it.
drop tomorrow, that'd be I'll definitely party on that one. Get my
See,
little
and then
dance on that one.
nobody can say vanilla is boring.
Yeah,
Wait, you said
yeah, no,
No.
OD and Vanilla are in there? OD and Vanilla are
yeah.
fucking awesome.
It's OD
Get
and
them
vanilla.
together
Yeah,
like butt cheeks.
yeah,
Like butt
yeah.
cheeks. Good luck identifying them, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the shit though.
It's going to be fun.
So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. That's why I
Fuck
said
that
trying to
shit.
figure
It's
out what's
all
OD
fun and
and
games
what's
until
vanilla.
you gotta like get real and realize, oh, I gotta
Yeah,
really decide what these are and then like advertise them as such. That fucking sucks.
yeah. Well, with the shed test makes helps out a lot, right? But I mean, let's be honest. Not every single snake is worth shed testing. You know, um,
At what point are
some
you so unsure that it's worth it to just test everything?
now some cases it's like, man, if you know this snake is going to be either a holdback and it's a gene that you don't want to end up making a super on, or if you know that if this gene is present, it's definitely going to affect the value of this animal. Yeah, shed test.
Yeah.
If I got a question about a gene and I'm not sure if it's there, or I may think it's there, but I just don't want to jump the gun. And it's not really going to add no value to the animal as far as, me selling the animal. I'd rather just, let the person know, the buyer know. I'll sell it without that gene, but I'll let the buyer know, like, hey, look, man, this thing can be possible red stripe. So if something pop up crazy, at least you'll know. But I'm not going to
Yeah.
charge you for that red stripe. So if you get it, you know, that you get the win,
Yeah.
I'll let you get the win, But so
Do
because
you have oh,
go
go
on.
sorry. Oh, I was gonna say, do you have any holdbacks from last season that you wanted to bring out
Oh
and
yeah,
show off? Something you're proud of, something that you were like,
yeah.
this was my shit.
All right, yeah. So I immediately started going for like try to hit like double recessives into like the monsoon stuff.
Oh
And
yeah.
early on, I hit this girl, and she's visual clown, double het. monsoon pod.
He's very
So we
clean.
trying to, yeah, yeah. The monsoon actually. Let me see if I can get a little bit of her belly pretty white. I was trying to catch some of them that tracking on it. Yeah, you can see a little bit of it. But yeah, but I find that het monsoon and a lot of combos, and we'll see some more in a minute. Um, really kind of gives it coloration, almost like with resemblance of like mandarin or red stripe, where is a slight difference, but it makes a big difference. You know, like is an increase in saturation of the color, right?
Hmm.
Like you see, like that back stripe is pretty bright just for a clown. You know, like no cold, there's no incomplete dominance in the air. You know, but yeah, she want to kiss me. I don't know why, but
You're
that was
going
my
to Mardi
birthday
Gras.
kiss. Yeah, that was my birthday kiss. But yeah, so but this one girl, I'm definitely proud of. So I'm excited. Can't wait to get up the sides and get her going. Um, so I'm real pumped about that. Uh, let's see. And then I made a couple of these, and I'll just pull out one. But I made a couple of these, and these are just double head monsoon clowns. So
Got some good size on
pretty
them.
good pattern.
Looky there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I made 1.2 of these. So definitely get that monsoon clown stuff going. So I probably got about after the not this season, but the following season. Hopefully, we had this girl has some size on her, and she'll be ready to go. And then we got this girl.
I like monsoon.
Um, anybody's a chocolate fan?
Yes.
Yes.
So we got this girl, chocolate.
That's very chocolate.
Yeah, and she's double het monsoon clown as well.
Damn.
So we stacked up on our het girls to try to increase our odds, give us a good chance of hitting some double visuals. Um, and I got another girl that I'm gonna send in to have her tested. So she's the sibling to that the clown double het monsoon pod, but this girl is a pinstripe clown, 50% het monsoon.
Mm.
Yeah. So she's
Pinstripe and
also
monsoon.
yeah. So she's also the one of the ones I produced as well and held that and
Beautiful.
got a lot of pattern for just a pinstripe clown, which usually is kind of reduced in its pattern, and you just usually get like maybe one or two of these little like uh circles and on the dorsal, but she's pretty heavily patterned.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You want to give me a kiss too? Yeah, I kisses all my snakes. I'm sorry.
It's
You don't need to
okay.
be sorry.
You might win best kiss at the end of the year.
Yeah.
You never know.
And
Show me your rat Grammys.
so and then for we got a mail. So I got this. I actually got this mail from Flawless Exotics. And
We know them.
The
yeah.
best. The
So yeah,
best.
they man, they cool. One of the coolest couples in the business. And this mail here
Absolutely.
is an inchy uh double het monsoon pod. So I plan on putting him to that girl. Hopefully, get some inchy monsoon pods that'll all be 100% het for clown.
Okay.
And then we got some other stuff. So this is a boy that I acquired, and I got him from Bilal from Maddox Wolves. who's a friend of mine, man, great dude, great dude. Um, man, somebody I talk to, and we have plenty of conversations about this hobby and projects and the directions we want to go in and things like that. Um, but this boy here is an inchy double het monsoon hypo. So we're
Yeah,
gonna try to get
buddy.
the. So the end goal is to be able to get start stacking some of those other recessives into the monsoon. But I'm very big on inchy and monsoon, so I almost want to put inchy in everything involving monsoon. And then I have another that's the same combination, but this one is with butter. So this is let's see, my lighting so bright. All right, there we go. So this is a butter inchy double het monsoon hypo.
Ooh.
And all
Willie,
right,
figure it out. Come here or don't.
then
Come here or don't.
another thing that I wanted to do, like I say, stacking some other recessives into the monsoon, and I was very happy to produce this boy. Um, so this boy here, you can see him better, um, is a pastel triple het monsoon exanthic clown.
Jeez.
So yeah, so I definitely that's one of my big goals is to hit the monsoon exanthic clown. So I'm shooting for it hard as I can. So I
That's
was able
wild.
to produce this boy, and his sibling. Um, Out of that clutch, I had got two triple hets, well, three triple hets. Um, that boy, which is a pastel, like I say, triple het monsoon exactic clown. This girl, which is just triple het, um, exactic monsoon clown. And then I got another male that was triple het exactic clown pod. It's like he
God.
was the only one that got pod. Pod missed everything else. I was praying that I may possibly produce some quad hats with this girl and everything. Mwah.
Another
Love you
one.
too. Yeah, yeah. They used to it, you know.
She's busy. I love her.
Yeah, yeah. That head monsoon pattern, man, is amazing. It's amazing.
So
It's a
clean.
definitely an amazing look. It adds like extra alien heads onto the body, you know. I'm actually thinking of doing a video talking about that, like monsoon het monsoon markers and stuff like that. I've been thinking about doing a video on something like that. And
Yeah.
I say, stop thinking about it and just do it.
yeah,
Just do
that I
it.
know, right? I know, right?
Do it.
You got to do it.
Another one of my projects that I do enjoy is the lavender albino. That was one of my first morphs that I fell in love with. And so it was always my goal to produce a holy grail. And so I started working on that last season as well. Um, and I started off, I got this boy. I don't know if you can see his little goblin. Hold on. There
There
we
it
go.
is. It's
Hey.
like the Punisher.
Yeah. 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 So yeah, I got this.
I
I
don't.
produced this
Why is that
boy.
funny?
Um,
Because
I
my
don't know.
voice.
yeah.
Maybe.
I think
That's
the
cool.
Oh,
camera's trying to adjust to the color. There you go. But yeah, he's very nice. So he's a leopard,
Yeah.
possible super leopard, lavender double het clown pod.
mm.
Oh.
So bright. There we
Holy
go.
Grail.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, yep. So the goal is to produce the Holy Grail, and I produced some females for him. This girl, I love her because she got like this kind
Oh,
of
okay.
Uh,
Now I'm in. Can I rewind that? Holy shit. Look at that big old
okay.
spot right there.
There we
yeah, yeah. So she kind of got like this little thing going on.
Yeah, that's
But that
cool.
So I really like their look, like a little paradoxing. But, and so
That's
that's a
awesome.
female, and she's a leopard, possible super leopard, double het lavender clown, and then also produced this girl.
I'm happy to see the pattern come through there for her being what she
Yeah.
is.
And yeah, and so this girl is a leopard, possible super leopard, clown, double het lavender pod.
I believe it.
And
Leopard is, but we need to bring
that,
leopard back. Bring leopard
yeah,
back.
trying to get the camera to adjust to it.
I like leopard.
There we go.
It's so
And
powerful.
got that dark line down the belly. And
I love leopard. Leopard.
that was a project. And then I'm doing like some DG clown stuff. I produced a few this season. Um,
DG Clown is all of the 15 minutes of Lame Wave.
yeah, so this is one boy that I produced. Let me see if I get the camera to adjust to the lighting.
Oh, I like the head stamp.
I love him.
Yeah. And
It's not fair to make me laugh because with this cold, I've been coughing and now my back hurts. So every time I laugh, my back hurts.
Stop being sick.
I know. I'm so over it.
and then this a female, she gonna peek her head out for a second. Another DG clown female produced this season. Let's see if I can, there we go.
Another great head stamp.
Yeah. And this was the little kind of crown of the clutch. So this is a NGDG possible red stripe clown.
Ooh,
Doesn't suck.
it doesn't suck.
So bright that the camera's trying to adjust. There we go. There's some of the-
Inchy and red stripe have to go together like butt cheeks.
I
Yeah,
like cheeks.
yeah, she's right.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, I love her. So thinking about holding her back, but I'm pushing to get
Why would you not? Why would you not?
well, because I'm pushing to get Pod into the project. So this season I'm gonna be producing some more, but there'll be Het Pod as well. So I'm thinking about letting her go because hopefully I'll hit a DG Inchy clown that would be Het for Pod.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay, I
So
see you.
trying to get into the trifecta project. Um, then let me see what else I got. I got some other heads, but they not all that amazing. Uh, this boy, he has a great look to him. So, and this is a fire double head sunset clown.
Sunset. You hear that, Nikki?
Yeah,
Clarence is setting the sunset off.
yeah. So we definitely are eventually going to be pushing towards that sunset monarch project. So maybe in about another 6 years or 8 years or so, I'll produce some sunset monarch clowns.
I
You
was
know,
just thinking that same thing. If I got into sunset right now, by the time I produce, they're going to be 150 above.
Stop.
and
Just stop.
Sorry. Sorry.
then we got this girl. So this just for all our Ultramel lovers. You know, I love y'all too. But OD
Hey,
Ultramel, she is spicy.
She does look spicy. Look out. She's going to give you a different kind of kiss.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the OD just
Uh,
brightens up her yellows a lot.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Give it a little more saturation. Um, but yeah, I
Love
like it.
that.
I like it.
I
And
feel like OD should be an ultramel like in everything.
yeah. Speaking of OD, and I got this boy. He'll be breeding soon. And this boy here is OD Clown Het Desert Ghost. So get that Orange Dream into the Desert Ghost project. That's gonna be exciting.
Another must.
Yeah.
Clean
I
as a
love that
whistle.
dorsal. Yeah, I love that dorsal. That OD really like brings that color out a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So hopefully
Well,
get that
Clarence,
going into the
I was just wondering, have you ever been involved in a lightning round situation?
uh I guess something similar.
It's kind of like a hot seat, but it's a
Little,
lace hot seat.
maybe a little thing called the
Yeah.
15 minutes of lame that was similar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I got a couple questions for you. We're gonna go
All
as
right.
fast. This episode, we're gonna go as fast as we possibly can, just to see if we can. What do you think, Nikki?
Hey,
All right, let's do
there's a
it.
first time for
I'm ready.
everything.
Hold on. Let me get let me let me
First,
get let me get let me get briefs. All right.
he's
I'm
ready.
ready.
Did you shuffle
Let's
the
Ready?
go.
cards? You shuffle them?
Hang on
Okay,
here. Okay.
mixing them up.
All right. Clarence, welcome to Lightning Round
Yeah.
with Lace. I'm Lace. My
Welcome to be
co-host
here.
Nikki sits there and just laughs at my ass.
I do,
Yeah.
but it's just so good. I love it.
That's my bestie for the rusty ever. No one can take her place. What is a gene that is slept on that you think still has a lot of untapped potential?
A gene that is slept on that I believe still have a lot of untapped potential. Motley.
We never heard that one before. Have we?
No,
Pull her off
yeah,
the
so
shelf. Pull her off the
believe it or
shelf.
not,
Oh
is
no.
let me get one for you.
Okie dokie.
So
And the goal's
believe it or
broken.
not, Motley actually is an older gene. It's been around for a while, but people kind of just forgot about it. And it's a brightening gene. And it does have some pattern effect. It just like enhances whatever patterns there. But this is a Motley Clown Girl. Um, but it kind of puts you in mind of fire, uh, somewhat. But what I find is that unlike with fire, where you kind of lose a lot of color in the alien heads as well, in this, it'll brighten up the dorsal, brighten up the alien heads, but all of those keyholes stay pitch black. So I just thought that was an interesting
Okay.
effect. Yeah,
Okay. Couldn't have picked her out of a lineup until you told me that
Yeah.
specific detail.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
it has,
And I agree.
and
I
then
agree.
Yeah.
I know one of the other breeders made a Motley Batman, and it brought so much pattern into the Batman, which is all a somewhat reduced pattern combination, but it made the Batman look totally different. And so that's
If I
kind of
were
one of my
putting this motley thing into clown, I would want to put it with blackhead to see the super, super black dorsal with the super black
yeah.
spotty keyhole.
Yeah, so my goal is to get it into some other pattern altering genes like acid, blackhead, some of those type genes, just to see just how crazy it could go.
Oh no. Like so crazy that we lose lace.
Now that was lightning fast.
Lace. We've lost lace. Code red. Lightning round is not the same. He doesn't have lightning round questions, Clarence.
Oh, man.
Ah. What if
Come
she can
on,
hear us?
Lace. You can
Don't
do it.
freak out, Lace. Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. She's panicking. Don't panic.
I think she's coming back.
I don't know. Her lightning round was so good.
Yeah.
She got blasted off into space somewhere.
But while we waiting on her, I could show you some of my little dinker projects.
Okay, do it. Take your time, Lace. If you could hear us, I'd say blink once, but we can't see you.
So this is a girl I got. I got it as a Mojave lease. Shout out my guy Damien from Genetic Chef. But looking at her, man, I just felt like something else was going on there. She's very different than what I would just expect from a Mojave lace.
Yeah.
With that pattern. That pattern
Tinker
is something
project,
different. Yeah.
The fuck?
So I
right?
said I'm a breeder. Try to see if it's something else there or if this just a good example of that combination.
That
Look
is
at that.
fucking incredible, dude.
And it's a possible that because blackhead was in the pairing, so it's possible that blackhead is also there too, which would
I believe
explain
it.
why she's so like the dorsal so dark and everything.
Let me
Lace
So
see
doesn't.
the
that's
back. Let me see the back.
a girl that I look
Back
forward
up.
to working with.
Oh no. Say it again,
No,
Lace.
she's gone. She's gone. My moment has passed. Mary, don't call me
Um,
while I'm doing my podcast.
Blink twice
this
if you're okay. Okay, she is okay. She's good.
It's another girl that I look forward to working with. So this
Whew.
here is OD Vanilla Lace, and I love how that pattern just floats.
That's the one. That's the one tonight. That's
Is
the
that your
one.
favorite?
That gets 10 goals.
Before this one, the second to last one was your favorite, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
All those question marks.
Yeah, this girl is beautiful. She's beautiful. So she's also het pied, and so we're gonna be trying to make some super bright pies with the OD, the vanilla, the lace, and then try to get Trojan into that project.
Whoa. Throw a damn condom in there. Um, what was the last snake that you purchased?
uh, Here we go. Was it? It was. Well, I tell you, it's between these two.
Okay.
So let's see if we can get her. So here we have Odie Mojave, Shrapnel, Hypo.
Where'd that snake come from?
This comes from Genetic Chef, a friend of mine. He up in Jersey. Guy Damien. Um, he been around for a long time, and he used to be real heavy into like the boas, and then he got into the ball pythons, and you know he was one of them guys early on when I got into the hobby. Would talk to me and share a lot of information with me, and later on down the line, I end up picking up this girl. Matter of fact, the last three girls I showed, I end up picking up from him.
That's
So
beautiful.
yeah, so that shrapnel is something else. Really like whack out that pattern.
Scrap metal.
Scrap
Yeah.
metal.
What's your snake room pro tip? That's right. We're still in lightning round, bitches.
All right. Oh yeah. My number one tip of all times is
Uh
when you're cleaning tubs, keep your mouth shut.
huh. Love that.
You'll thank me for that one. I promise you'll thank me.
Is there a reason that you came up with that pro tip?
Yeah. I tell you, urate do not taste anything like what you would imagine.
You
If you would
flicked it in
imagine
your
it.
mouth, didn't you? You did it.
I,
You little
man,
Antoine Jr., you.
let me tell you, I fucking because like sometimes like when the urine gets stuck to the side of the tub, I got like some plastic putty knives that I use to scrape them off,
Hell yeah.
and I'm scraping and talking. Got the Bluetooth on, talking on the phone, just to scraping, and a piece
Mhm.
like flicked into my mouth, and immediately I just thought that life over. Why go further than this? You know, and yeah, it totally fucked my day up. Totally fucked my day up. It's kind of hard to explain to people when they ask me like, "Hey, like what's wrong?" Like ate a little snake piss.
It's not what you think
Yeah,
it looks like.
It's
yeah,
not
like
liquid.
and unfortunately, it's crunchy. You know, yeah, yeah. It's kind of hard to lead out with that conversation.
I
But
love
yeah,
that.
I promise you'll thank me so much for that advice. Always just keep your
You're
mouth closed.
you're
I'm
ate
already
it.
thinking you.
You know?
Sorry, did you get it? Did you get it, Clarence? You're ate it. You ate it. That's
Oh my
Lace.
God, you're
Sorry.
80. Yeah. No, that was
Clarence,
creative.
meet
I
my
like
best
that.
friend, the
You're
punny
80.
queen.
This is why Lace keeps me around.
Literally, the dad
Oh
puns.
man.
I'm obsessed with her. What is some advice that
Yeah.
you'd give to a new breeder?
Um, give yourself 2 years. Give yourself don't make no major moves. Give yourself 2 years. Start off something small, easy for you. Always do what's easy for you. That way you don't get burnt out. And give yourself 2 years of learning. And I promise you, when in that third year, when you go ahead and make those decisions of what you're going to invest in, you'll be so much thankful you took that time to learn more. You'll save yourself from a lot of mistakes and from losing a lot of money.
That's great
Because
advice.
you
That's
have
great
spent a
advice.
lot of money on animals that you can't make a return on. Because you just wasn't aware of what market demands are and things like that. So give yourself 2 years to get the terminologies, to get familiar with the market, get familiar with the industry and what the hobby and the community is really like. And 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 I promise you, you'll do well. You'll do very well after that.
Like that. A little 2-year free trial subscription. Love that.
Yeah.
Who are your top three favorite breeders?
But let me plug. I need to plug up my phone before it die on me.
Yeah, Clarence, that would be helpful.
You know
I did.
what? I
We
think
having
this
so
is
much fun.
funny.
I didn't realize the battery was going out.
What I think is funny is, first of all, the technical difficulties today. Second of
Yeah.
all,
Yeah.
yeah, lovely voice. Third, Lace said we are going to try and do this in lightning speed, and every force of nature stopped it from going quickly. We lost Lace.
I don't
Clarence's phone
think
is dying.
I don't think lightning round with lace is a thing.
I just don't think
All right.
we should not set a time limit goal ever on this show.
It's it's us. We have ADHD. We can't be limited.
See, I'm
Don't
back.
put me in a
Even though my damn
box.
Bluetooth decided it don't want to work now. Oh man.
Oh,
All right. So
yeah.
I got to get up close so I can hear you.
What are your top three favorite breeders?
Top three favorite breeders. Woo, that's a good one. Um, Let me see. I love Ozzy. I love his style, his method. With the boutique thing, high quality, low numbers. I love that about him. Um, I gotta throw Justin in there.
Justin in there. Um, and a third breeder. Oh man, let's see. Who would I pick? I don't know. There's some good guys out there. You got people like Levance. You got
We'll
guys
take
like
it.
yeah. No, go Levance. Why not? Why not?
That's a great
That
answer. All great answers.
he's definitely solid as far as creating his own path. I very much like the his model as far as taking his creativity in a direction like nobody else is doing. So kind of exploring, and it's very similar to how I perceive things as far as my projects. You know, it's like exploring and trying to be willing to take some risks. You know, and some avenues that maybe the average other person isn't taking.
I agree.
You
I
know,
agree. He's ahead of the damn game, that's for sure. My last
yeah, yeah,
question on
he's a
lightning round with
follow.
lace is Clarence, for the
Yeah,
love of God, please tell me, what is your favorite cookie?
snickerdoodle. I don't know if you know what that is, but
I do. I
um,
do. We've heard of her.
all right. And I don't know if y'all got great cookies where y'all are, but I only eat snickerdoodles from Great Cookie.
I
That's
bet
the
it's
only
amazing.
company that I would eat that. Yeah, their snickerdoodles is drugs. It should be illegal. Like their snickerdoodles have ruined people's homes and lives. You know, I'm telling you, it's people out there. Kids went to sleep hungry. Lights out and everything because they went and bought them cookies.
See,
Yeah, them damn things is man amazing, amazing. I can't go near a great cookie without going to spend some money on getting me some. I can't, and I've been doing that literally all my life. As far as back I remember, that's all I've eaten snickerdoodles. I love them. I love them.
snickerdoodles for days, dude.
Yeah, they
Snickerdoodles
will
for
definitely
days.
be the cause of me having diabetes. Yep. So yeah, I figure
Uh,
if I'm a bit diabetic, why not do it that way?
why not? Why not through snickerdoodles?
Yeah, you know.
Cook- Cookies are
And
crack.
then the name alone is beautiful. Like what other cookie has a name like Snickerdoodle? You know,
It's true.
it almost sounds
Oatmeal
German.
chocolate chip.
Molasses.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Well,
Snickerdoodles it.
yeah. But yeah, I love them. I love them.
molasses. Well, congratulations, Clarence. You made it through lightning round with lace, and it was lightning quick.
It was so fast. I have whiplash.
Yeah,
It was so quick, I
yeah,
forgot a card.
Oh, but it was so good.
yeah,
Clarence, this
yeah.
has been an enjoyable
I had a ball.
time,
Yeah,
minus
yeah,
all of our
definitely.
technology issues, but that's what makes
So
it fun.
sorry. So sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not going to
we're gonna have to
blame
do a
not
part two to
any of
this.
us. We
Yeah, we're
will.
gonna have to do a part two to this because there's plenty of other snakes I wanted to show. I didn't even get a chance to show you the pixel stuff.
Oh,
Can I throw just one pixel in before we go?
yes.
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm
There will be
sorry
a
if my dog's here. I'm
follow-up
going to.
follow-up appointment.
So this says Pixel Girl I'm gonna be breeding this season.
That's right. You're working with Pixel a lot. We have to have a
Yeah.
follow up.
So that
Jeez.
pattern is insane.
I want to see Pixel and Trick. What happens there with those freaking uh
Give me
you
give
know what I'm
me give
trying
me
to
like
say.
2 3 years. Cause I'm gonna put it in everything. By the time I finish, we're gonna know what it look like in everything.
Okay, I like that.
It's going to be
Yep.
Trixel.
Yeah. So right now I'm waiting on the clutch. We got a chance of hitting. I put a Pixel Boy to a Pastel Mojave Inchy OD Cold Glow Clown. So pastel is the only gene we never seen an actual pastel pixel. I think Justin did the pastel confusion pixel, but all the rest of those genes it'll be world first.
You're getting
We've
Pixel in
never
the
seen.
Mixel.
Yeah, we're gonna pixelate the world. You
I
know,
love it.
We have to stop. I'm gonna pee my pants.
we're gonna have the whole world looking like Minecraft.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm excited. Well, we wish you all of the luck on your 15 minutes of blame um, contest extravaganza this year.
And technology bites again.
And we're pixelated.
Next time on Show Me Your Rack, we'll be filled with pixels.
Yeah. Show me some. Show me some. Show me some. Show me some. Hey, show me some. Show me some. Show me some. Show me